Hey YouTube, in the kitchen right now, as you saw in the title, I'm going to show you some things that I put in the dishwasher every time I run it. Some of these items I only put in sometimes. Some of them actually go against the manufacturer's suggested way of cleaning. If you put something in the dishwasher that you see is not supposed to be in the dishwasher, use your discretion, please. I turn the heat cycle off, so after the dishwasher is done, I open it up and manually dry everything, because if there's no water on it, there's no water spots. No reason to turn on what I consider kind of a little oven to heat up everything. I think that's part of the problem, is that extra heat destroys a few things. But over here are two K-Cup brewers. I'm gonna mess up the name, so if I try to say it, read it. So they're just K-Cup brewers. This one's for coffee, this one's for tea. That way the two flavors don't mix. There's actually another reason I have two, but not gonna get into that, not part of the video. So I take it apart every once in a while and put parts of the brewers into the dishwasher. I'll show you in a moment which parts I put in and some other items. So let's get into the dishwasher and I'll show you some things. All right, sorry about the angle. It's a very tight spot. So obviously I do put, cups, glasses, forks, knives, spoons, regular things in the dishwasher as well. But you don't really need a video to show you regular things that you put in a dishwasher, do you? So sometimes I put Stella's bowls in there. I make sure I at least do a decent job of cleaning them out. First, just a quick rinse. Sometimes I wipe it down. But I also take apart my K-Cup brewer, like I said, and maybe if you're interested, leave a comment below and I'll show you how I get those parts separated. That's the larger brewer, that's a smaller brewer. I also take the reservoir from the brewer, put it in here. There's the lid for that one, the lid for the larger one. The larger one doesn't fit. As I say, won't and it doesn't. I said both at the same time. Sometimes I use a reusable K-Cup, put that in. It's probably not that unusual, but I put a brush in every once in a while. I also like to put my sponge in the dishwasher. Now some people will say, well, I just wait for it to be gross and then I throw it out. Well, if you put it in the dishwasher, it doesn't get gross. Isn't that better than having it be gross and then throwing it out eventually once it gets too gross? Why not prevent it from getting gross? Speaking of gross, sometimes, ew. This is the water catch in the bottom of the brewer. It also catches the drippers. This is for one for each of them. Also, this is from my water pick. And there's the water. Normally I don't shove everything in like this, but you get the idea. Here is the water reservoir for the larger brewer, because it's larger and doesn't fit on top. But I also like to put my toothbrush. I alternate. I have several extra toothbrushes, so as soon as I take this out of the dishwasher, I switch to the one I'm using in my bathroom and I just rotate back and forth, and there goes the focus. But this also works. If you don't use a manual brush, you can also put your electric toothbrush in there. Oh my gosh, I'm kidding. Don't ever put your electric toothbrush in there. Take the head off and put it in there. So I'm sure as soon as I post this video, I'll remember some things I forgot that I also washed that I just don't think about. But there you go. There's some tips that you might not have thought about using a dishwasher for. I also will soak these parts in vinegar. And I do use the official cleaning system as well, but I just choose different methods of cleaning it just to make sure it's really thoroughly clean, because water goes through there before I drink it, so I want to make sure it's free of any extra stuff that will make the coffee or tea not taste as good. All right, so that is a bunch of things I put in the dishwasher that you may or may not have thought of. Hopefully this video helps you out. Give it a like. Also share it, because this channel desperately needs watch time. I'm gonna put another video. Turns out that if you don't upload to a channel for 6 months, you lose the monetization. I wish I knew that before it happened. But thanks for watching.